On the floor. Floor, I love to dance, so give me more. More till I can't stand, get on the floor. Floor like it's your last chance if you want more. More than here I am.
If stupid was painful, you'd be in agony. Hello? I don't like the retouch. I like the flawed skin look. I'm tired of the shiny hairbrush look. What's up, guys? I look skinnier? I don't fine at all. Do I look shiny? I don't know why. I'm not sweaty right now. That's weird. I don't bite my nails. It's called cutting them with nail clippers. Sometimes I bite them, though. Like the corners. I always did that. Okay, so, yeah. I don't even know where to start. Like, I guess I've just been busy, you know? Like, I just got here. So, I'm settling into my new life, which is very different from the life I'm used to. I'll just be honest about that. Not necessarily in a bad way. Just in a way. Might seem overwhelming for some people. But do I feel healthier? Yes, I don't even think about binge eating or overeating. One, it's too hot, I'm too busy. I don't have easy access to fast food. I can't order it. One of the most insane things. That's okay, it's normal to worry. I mean, when people think Syria, obviously they just think of which is, I mean, it is still a country that's like recovering from being war-torn, and there's still a lot of unrest and transitional period going on. I would love to help rebuild. Move to Syria to lose weight. It's not to lose weight, it's to be with my husband, number one, right? Two, even though it's challenging, sometimes I break down and I'm really out of shape, I like to travel. I get bored as heck in Canada after a few weeks. So rebuilding here, rebuilding there. So rebuilding here with Salah and my cat just seems a lot more appealing. Learning a lot. Like when you're put in challenging situations, you learn a lot about yourself. You learn a lot how to cope with life. You learn a lot about different things, you know? The heat, well, okay, so the heat, again, if you're put in a situation, people here adapt, and learning through them, learning through the different options we've had. So basically how it works here for the heat, it's not Kuwait, okay? It's not like Middle East heat, like Gulf country heat. It's like, it's pretty much the same heat as Canada. Like right now it's cool. I feel the cool air coming in the window. Even Salah, he's kind of new here. How am I liking it? Yeah, I'll get to that in a minute. Okay, the government, because of the infrastructure, basically you guys know, 10 years of war completely almost deteriorated the power system here. So you get electricity from the government for 4 hours a day, and it's like spread out 1 hour at a time. 2 to 3 p.m., 2 to 3 a.m., 8 to 9 p.m., 8 to 9 a.m. Okay, that's it. And I have a CPAP, so that, yeah. One fan came with the apartment, so it's only hot really from like 10 a.m. until 4:35. Then it cools off and it's much more tolerable. Like I don't even really feel like I need an AC right now. This fan is amazing. We have another fan also in the bedroom. Looks like I've slimmed a bit. Thank you. Well, my knees are so sore and like bruised from like, a lot of people like sit on the ground here on like these mats, but getting up and down, man, being fat is hard in Canada, and it's even harder in Syria. I would say 1,000,000 times harder in Syria. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of I'm tired. Like I've been doing a lot. My body's tired, but it's a good tired of walking. I have a video of me waddling up this huge hill in the valley. So basically the electricity. So because there's a lot of sun here, the sun is very strong. A lot of people have private solar panels installed in their place. Of course, during the day, the government electricity will switch on, and then you switch your solar off, then you switch it back on. And during the day when there's sun, of course, you can use the electricity. But at night, we have a battery, because if there's no sun, there's no power unless you have a battery like storing the energy. So we have that installed recently. You still have to be very mindful of where you use your electricity. You still have to conserve it. Like right now, the only light I have on is this one and the fan going. When I go to sleep, it's just going to be the fan CPAP. And there's like a little night light that probably doesn't use much power. I am sleeping, but it's just we've had to do alternative things. Like we've had to figure it out. Right now, we're just temporarily renting a place. So yeah, I have my CPAP. Syria. Interesting. I don't have a fridge. We have a cooler that we use. We can keep the water cold. Cold water in Arabic is called my bad, just in case you wanted to know that. I've learned more Arabic being here for like a few days than I have in Kuwait, like the whole 2 years. Where am I storing my cheese? Don't have cheese. I cannot say why we came here. No, I'm not going to be talking about our private life anymore. If he's working, why we came here. Number one, he's Syrian, right? He's got a passport. He's a citizen here. So if I'm not in Kuwait and we want to be together, everything else is just really personal. I don't know if we could get a small fridge. Actually, we may look into that, but I don't really want to set up home here when we're probably not going to stay here. Yeah, it's roughing it. Yeah. And you know what? I need to rough it. My plan for this arc while I'm in Syria is actually just going to be like, now Malaysia, we're not residents there. So having to travel all the time, you know. Yeah, there are a lot of things I enjoy. I'm going to get to that. Yeah, I know people are genuinely struggling here. People think, okay, people are struggling. I don't know. I don't really know like what to say about that. I'm so tired. I'm just like so tired. There's people struggling. We feel for them, obviously. Hold on. Sorry, I wanted to go with that beacon was. Okay. What was I talking about? Yeah, I'm just here because I want to be with Salah. That's it. We're just living our life. He's Syrian and I'm his wife, so we have every right to be here. My plan for this arc is just going to be live streams from home because the internet is not good enough. It's 4G. It's kind of like taking a step back in time with basic things like electricity. We have a water tank. That's how the buildings, they fill up a water tank. Internet, yeah, that's about it, I guess. People are racist. Okay, we need to kick them out. I don't have any mods in here, I guess. So, well, whatever. I'll try to go live more tomorrow, but we're still like getting everything working. Like the solar has been a pain in the, you know what? There's just like always a problem that we have to fix. We're just busy with that and constantly visiting people. The way the Syrian, like the Arab culture, I guess in general maybe, it's a wonderful thing, okay? But I'm from Canada and I'm not used to people being so welcoming, like the neighbors. If you want to just come home and walk in your building, a lot of people will keep their door open to keep the cool air circulating. and it's like, as soon as they see you, come, like, sit, eat, like, whatever they're eating, it doesn't matter. They'll let you eat, have some tea, have some coffee, have some watermelon, have some shisha, and then they want you to stay to meet other people that are coming over. It's just like constant invites from just random like people that you meet. I don't know how to explain it. They don't have much, but what they do have, they will give you. Like they'll share. And yeah, we're like that too, but I'm getting used to that kind of lifestyle. So once I have everything set up, the apartment fully cleaned, consistent power, some cold water in my stock thing, we have a kettle, I can invite people too. Yes, we have solar power, but there's like an issue with the storage battery. During the day, no mushkila. The electricity will work, right? Because there's sun. But the storage battery for night, there's something wrong with it, of course. Of course, you don't have TV or internet. Exactly. That's what I mean. It's like taking a step back in time, but it's good. It's a different way of life that I've not experienced. So for me, it's like interesting. It's rough, like on my body. I'm visibly tired because my body is in shock. Like it's not used to sweating, moving, anything, nothing. Yes, it humbles you. You appreciate the comforts, yeah, and it's like, whatever. Like I don't even really care about. I would almost feel bad having AC and using all the power grids. Using AC when we barely have power, like whatever. I can live without a fridge, whatever. Food is really cheap here. Honestly, like people are just vending stuff on the street, like fresh fruits and vegetables. It's like melon season. It's like amazing. The real food, you know? You drive down the street and you can smell the olive trees. People make fresh, the olive oil is like amazing. It is so good for you. I'm not even sweaty, but I'm shiny. It's weird. I'm not hot. I've been filming clips, especially driving around. It was like so like surreal and heartbreaking. You'll be driving around and the streets, it's just full of buildings that are just bombed. Like just war-torn, littered with bullet holes, and it's just like insane to think that like there were families living there. It's really emotional. It's very humbling. I have nothing but utmost respect for the culture and the people. They're just so nice. And the guys with the guns, they must be part of the new regime or whatever. I don't know. Yo, you can get like a falafel this big, full of salad and a few potatoes. I think it was like 60 cents or something. It's like super cheap. The food is just like amazing. I guess they're just cops or military. Basically, they have like these little outposts. There'll be like some tires dividing the way with the new free Syria flag with the 3 stars, and then there'll be like a couple of military with the, you know, they have assault rifles, but I mean, that's how they're armed here. They're really nice. You just roll down the window, salam alaikum. Yep, they wave you by. They don't really give you a problem. Honestly, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like it's challenging. Especially the electricity. That's something that I realized I took for granted. When I was in Canada, I would have the TV on all day. Even in Kuwait, the TV on all day. Every single light in the house until I went to bed. The bathroom fan on for no reason, even when I wasn't in there using it. It just makes you realize like the waste. There was one incident. I don't know if Salam wanted me to talk. I'm not gonna be talking politics or anything like that. I'm not getting into that. We went to an area of Syria, met up with some of Salah's friends, people he knew. It kind of scared me a bit. It was really dark, and we went to a park. They set up a nice table and chairs for like families to go and have a good time. Kids can play, whatever. There's squat bathrooms. There's mostly squat bathrooms here. That's one thing also I've had to adjust to. I won't get into that, but I'm just telling you that's one of the different things. Yeah, I've had to use those bathrooms, and I can, yes, I can. For someone my size, I'm actually able to do that. Anyways, we're at the park, we're having a really good time, and we go to leave, and it's really, really close. Like, it startled me. We hear, like, bang, bang, like, shotgun. And I was like firecrackers? And so I was like, I think someone probably got shot. And I was like, what? Like, my heart sank into my stomach, because I realized then there's a lot of still contention between certain groups of people, like different religious groups, etc. here. But we went home, whatever, to where we were visiting, and on the news, apparently there was somebody got shot and killed 50 meters from our car. 50 meters. I felt sick. I was like, wow, you know, like that was like a reality. But then I realized, do you know how many pew-pewings happen in like the United States? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it happens in other countries. It's just maybe for different reasons. Well, summer solstice, when was the last school pew-pewing in the United States, right? So I'm just saying, you know, I'm not saying Syria is as safe as the US. I'm just saying that those kind of things do happen as well elsewhere. So that was kind of like scary for me. That was probably the only scary thing that happened, but then I was just like, whatever. I think they have a certain target in mind when they do that. I'm not political. I stay out of that. You know, I just want to come here, be with my husband, appreciate the good side of the culture, because when people think of Syria, all they think of is terrorism, blah, 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 negativity. I want to be a person who shows a different side and not focus on that on my channel. But it is a reality. There's going to be some instances, like when I show you some of the buildings, it's unavoidable. It's everywhere. And there are people living in those ruins. There's people living there. I mean, I've never heard, I'm not used to hearing like gunshots, so I didn't know. It sounded like fireworks to me. But yeah, it's also not like you guys think. There was a lot more of that stuff going on in like 2012, 2000. You know what I mean? Like, it's basically a revolution happening right now. So yes, there's still a lot of danger, but I don't feel as unsafe as like people probably think I should. I never said Canada was as bad with gunshots. What are you talking about? Yeah, Salah worries for me. He was definitely worried about me coming here and tried to warn me a million times. When I was like, I don't want to leave you in this. I worry about him every single day. I'd rather be here with him going through it. I love him. He's my husband. Other than that one incident, it's been totally, the people are amazing. For Salah's friend's face, not at all. No. Move to Malaysia. I don't really want to move to Malaysia, Nicole. It's a rough setup. It's a different lifestyle. Like, for, you know, you guys comfortable at home with your AC, TVs on, everything. I get it. We can buy a TV here. It's not like we can't have TV. But you adapt. You just live within the means that you have where you are, you know? I would rather be here with, like, limited electricity than depressed in that apartment in Canada. Kidnap arc. I don't think they usually kidnap Canadians, and there hasn't been any in a long time. And they don't happen in Damascus, and, you know, it's usually, when they were happening, it was happening in, like, Raqqa, Aleppo, like, really far from me. I'm not saying it's not possible. It is, but it's a risk I'm living with. I know the risks. The new regime does not, they're investigating that pew-pewing. They do not condone innocent civilians being unalive like that. It's not legal. I know there's risks if there does happen to break out more war and more stuff like that. They might close the airspace and I won't be able to leave. Things like that might happen. How can I leave my husband? Like, I would rather worry about those things happening to me than being so, oh no, I can't. Is he able to be in your videos? Yeah, he can. He's just preferring not to. If he loved you, he would want you to leave. He didn't want me to come here, but I do what I want with my life. A lot of people, every person I met was like, I used to be 140 kilos. And yes, we've hung out with people that were fat. Not fat in a derogatory way, but bigger. Like, people think everyone's just like starving here. Like, there is poverty. If I have to leave, I might not be able to. That's a reality I have to live with if something happened. But we've just been busy doing a lot, like going out, doing things that are not involving watching TV. Don't have TikTok here, don't have a lot of social media apps. Having picnics on the ground, having shawarma, really delicious picnics, going to visit different sites. No, I didn't say I'm spending the rest of my life here, did I? I'm here for now. Whenever I arrived, it just so happened that our water tank was depleted. There's a huge water tank on top of the building, and it was empty. So everyone has to pay an amount, and the guy comes all over the streets. And sometimes they block the streets. It's annoying because the streets are so narrow. Sometimes there's a water truck on the street you want to go down, but I mean, they have to fill the water tanks. You see the water tanks everywhere with a big hose. You can drink tap water here in some parts of the country. Poor Shmi, actually, I sent her some pictures, and she said I look really happy, and she's worried, obviously, but 41, a married woman, it's how I like to live my life. My skin is glowing. It's from sweating every day. Yeah, it's not the same. I'm not comparing like the pew-pewings, but I mean, it's kind of the same because you don't know when that's going to happen in either situation. I'm basically just eating like when I'm hungry. Like, I don't even really think about food unless I'm hungry. It must be melon season in Syria. Everywhere on the street, every few feet, there's people selling big watermelons. These like melons that are like kind of cantaloupe-y. Oh, they're so juicy and sweet. I would be hungry. The heat makes you not hungry. Is food restricted there? No. What? Skinny legend Thrill Ho. I don't even find I look different. Yeah, I still have my medication. I haven't been on insulin in forever. But I do have my monitor. My blood sugars have not been super spiking at all. So CPAP is good. I want to get rid of the thing. Julia, she's okay. I mean, she stays in the window all the time. I love it so far, actually. It's already opened my heart. Like, it's got a place in my heart, I'd say. Did you get curious, Tracy, and start watching vlogs? I do, too. It's crazy. You'll drive down the street, and there's buildings with bullet holes. There's, like, a place right here with bullet holes. And I'm not laughing at that, but it's surreal, in a way. It's really sad. I don't think I would go back to Canada right now. Just the thought of, like, I was just so, ugh. Even before the whole doxing thing happened, I was complaining to you guys at night. Like, I was just so lonely, and I'd rather be here dealing with this with Salah. I'm not saying I'm gonna live here, like, forever. That's definitely not the plan. But I'm here for now. I want to make the best of it. Now that I am here, of course, he's happy that I'm here, and we're just happy to be together. Olive tree time. Oh, no! This happens sometimes, guys. The power goes out. Time to go to a 5-star hotel. I'm charging my phone on a power bank, so it doesn't matter. But you can't see me, Annie. Just as I'm telling you how I'm okay here. I guess not. I guess I have to wait till the morning, I guess. The power will come in 1 hour? Crap. It's okay, hon. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get, like, a piece of paper to fan myself. Stop laughing at me. I know you're laughing. She has no idea what's going on. I just shaved a mat off of her body. So in 1 hour, an hour of government electricity will come on. Salah, do we have a flashlight? I'm fanning myself. It's a little warm without the fan. But I'm always hot. Imagine. Like, it's probably only like 19 degrees right now. Well, okay, the solar power, we just installed it. So what probably happened is the battery didn't have time to absorb enough electricity, or there's something wrong with the battery storing the power. I'm stressed just watching this. Thanks. There we go. Okay, I can use that. We have an electrician coming tomorrow. They're going to figure things out for us. So that's what I mean by we've been just trying to deal with setting up house. Sweating. See if we can make a fan. Salah? Wait. Oh. Did Salah have to leave quick because of the legal situation? I'm not going to talk about that, Kayla. This is like the first actual, like, unplanned blackout that we've experienced, actually, kind of. This is actual sweat. Yeah, there's water. You can see the droplets, the glistening, because I'm in hijab and I'm fully dressed, and we have one window. The buildings block the natural air, but when you're in the valleys and the country, you don't even need... Why does he sound mad? Well, he's probably stressed out a bit. There's dogs. Well, a lot of wild dogs, and they're like rabid. We were running at our car the other day. He's not Superman, guys. Like, this is a new life for him. He's overwhelmed. Everything was easier to take care of for me when I went to Kuwait, but here's different. How many times have I cried? I haven't actually cried. Like, I knew what I was getting into. Actually, this kind of works. When the sunlight comes out, we'll have power, so I can just sleep then. I know I look like crap. I'm putting my filter on. It's for you guys. We have a shower. We don't have hot water, though, but I don't care. I don't want a hot shower.
I advise you to not come.
I know, but I want to be with you.
And you lost the challenge, by the way, of complaining every single minute.
No, I didn't. When?
Many times.
You complain more than me.
Yeah, I complain because I know see the roster?
I only complained once.
He's confirming my...
I only complained once because you paid a lot to live here and the fridge wasn't working, so we didn't have a fridge. That's what I complained about.
I wouldn't come here. If you're not here, I wouldn't rent this.
Yeah, I know you did it for me. He is sleepy. Are you stressed out? Salah not used to a rough life either. Here, go like this on you. You're not hot? Friggin' rooster, I'm gonna go cook it.
You hungry?
Did judge. I'm actually not sweating, it's glistening. It's a dewy glow. You don't need Tatcha. There's limited places you can go if you're Syrian. Let's just be real. Everyone knows that. We have a cat. She needs stability. You would do the same for me, right, babe? If the situation was reversed and I was Syrian and you had to come to me to be with me, would you do it?
Yes.
He's just saying that. You would leave Canada, AC, and come here? You don't even like AC. You always want me to turn it off anyways. Yes. I'm the one who's hot. No, he would not. So when is the next Resident Evil live stream, please? Can you play Resident Evil on solar? I feel stupid asking these things. I try not to complain a lot, like at all, because I don't want to stress him out more, so I have that in mind. I'm trying to be positive. It's nothing about getting a man. I love my husband. Nobody else is Salah. It's hard to, it is stressful. Like, we're not gonna lie about it. It is stressful. And I know I don't have to be here, but I don't want to be without my husband. And he even said today, we were at his friend's, and he said something in Arabic, and they all looked at me and went, aw, and I was like, what? And he said, because they said, can we really like her, can we have her for a week? He said, no way, I can't live without her. So, right?
Yeah.
There. Proof he loved. No, I'm just joking. No, he can't live without me, like, emotionally. We love each other. He was living without me here. Like, I was sad in Canada. It's not a mental health depression. It's like you're too worried about just surviving in a lot of ways. Yes, it was more crummy, the apartment. Listen, okay, yeah, I had electricity, but, like, this place isn't gross. I mean, it's not, fancy, but do you register, like, for Canadian abroad? No, I probably should, huh? But what if they think, oh no, she went to Syria, like, think I'm another Shamima or something, and I'm not. I don't think we could make chicken nuggets in an air fryer here. It takes too much power.
Are you CPC?
No, are you? You are. But you don't need a CPAP, so go to sleep. It's the people in Canada. Yeah, I told off my... I don't care, I'm gonna talk. I told off my landlord. We got into like a little tiff at the end. He's really weird. He's like a weird little neurotic guy. And he was being like rude. Like I didn't do anything. Despite the people harassing him, which isn't really my fault because I didn't make them do it. He was like, okay, now don't... Because he gave me like... I'm like, I want my money back, you know? Like, I need to leave. So he was like, don't message me for anything ever again, for any reason. So I'm like...
Get lost.
I said, dude, listen, I wrote LMAO. Why would I message you for anything? Get a life, block. Because people were messaging him right when they found out, like psychos, like, you know. So I was like saying that I was dirty in the villa and all that. So he's like, people were telling me about Orleans. Right away, I'm like, I'm leaving. I want my money back. Okay, here's some tea. I'm like, listen, that was like 3 years ago. I have not been a bad tenant to you currently. I don't need to like, you know what I mean? I was like, my house got messy like once in a while, whatever. It's not your business. Like, you know, like maybe past tenancy, whatever. But like, no, like, so, you know, that was long ago. I'm like, I haven't been a bad tenant now. Like the place is clean. I paid you first and last month's rent. I'm quiet. I'm very quiet. Like, what more do you want, you know? He's like, you're not getting any of your money back. And I was like, oh, I'm going to pull out Miss Legal Mindset Foodie Beauty and clock it. So basically we had a verbal agreement only. It was nothing, you know, he said he was being nice and he was letting me move in before the 1st of July. The lease only started. I signed the lease. The lease was legally binding for July 1st. So I said, my lease doesn't start until July 1st. You cannot legally withhold my money. And I have to leave now for my safety. And trust me, the trolls are nasty and they're going to make your life hell. So you're going to want to give me back my money. He's like, I'll give you your money back if you leave before the 1st, before the contract starts. And if I inspect the apartment. I said, your apartment will be in the same condition that it was. I'm not a child. I would not disrespect your property for no reason or do anything illegal. But legally, you cannot withhold a last month's rent deposit it's not a security deposit for damages. It's a deposit for my last month's rent and you have to give it back. And the first month as well. And actually I was nice. I didn't have to do this. I thought it was right to give him a chunk of the first month's rent because I stayed there for a while. So that's the tea with that guy. Anyway, he was, I don't know, he was weird right from the get. Like when I was communicating with him at first, he was using like a troll picture, not his actual picture, which I guess, you know, I don't know. I can understand that. But he was just really like picky about every little thing. Like I'd never want to live in a place again where the landlord lives in the same building because they nitpick every little thing. He's saying the air conditioner wasn't installed properly, that there's going to be bats coming in. He was like super neurotic and like, I'm so glad I'm out of there, man. It would rain and the whole ceiling would leak. And I message him and he's basically like, well, I don't know what to do. Like, you know, well, who am I supposed to tell about this? Like, you're the landlord. What do you want? Like, who am I supposed to tell? The ceiling looks like it's going to cave in with water because like I had to put one of my buckets under there. Like, I'm glad I'm out of there. So that was a disaster. I don't care if he's watching. What's he going to do? I'm allowed to say what I want. I didn't say his name. You know, I'm not the one doxing people. So it did smell like mold in there really bad. It smelled like potatoes. You know when you leave a bag of potatoes out? And I couldn't pinpoint the smell. And the windows wouldn't stay open all the way. Like they would shut down. I don't know.
Oh my god, I'm sleepy.
Go sleep.
To switch the...
Oh, you want to show me how to do it or no?
We'll be lost.
I'll be lost with all the switches. I do look like Buzz's girlfriend right now. She looks more like this. And I have you guys. Like we're here with 1,400 people and no power. Go to the U.S. Am I even allowed in the U.S.? I think for Canadians are allowed there for up to 6 months, right? Oh, I still have these chips. Want chips? Want some chips? You don't know. You don't know if you want chips? Okay, whoever, there's a cameo. If it's expiring for you, can you please extend it? Get a job and help them. A job where? Selling melons on the street? Eating content. Well, I'm gonna do some, but we've just been busy. Whenever we have constant electricity, I need to clean the entire house. It's so filthy. Like just sand dust and stuff. It feels like the 90s. When I used to have to go to the store, like for my mom and get stuff. People still leave their homes to go to stores. Yeah, here they do. And they carry the bread on their heads like this. It's cool. Did Scylla ask you to come? No. I should maybe have given him more time. I didn't have time. I had to leave before like the first of the month.
I told her, give me 1 month at least, set everything up.
I missed you. He's like, now's not a time to be emotional. Maybe I was that a gunshot?
Yeah.
Why?
Fireworks.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm gonna tell myself. Fireworks. Did you hear that? Or I guess sleeping outside is off the table. Shut up.
With 1 month, I could set a huge solar panel and in my house, not renting it, and prepare many things.
Can't get rid of me that easy. Okay, fine, I'm going to Italy then tomorrow. Should have listened to Scylla. Maybe. I get very emotional. He can go to Canada. It's not a fast process, especially with them limiting that right now. So we can't go to my home, so I came to his. We could go other places together, which maybe you'll freak out and eventually want to do that, right? You really want to be in your family home. It's yours. Hear the dogs?
Mm. They're fighting.
Stray dogs? You guys don't even know.
Rabies.
They have rabies. They live in packs and they fight each other. That's why I didn't really want to go live, because this is like our reality right now. No, that's not why. I've been really busy dealing with life, and we've been just like invited to so many places, and it, you know, they don't let you leave until you have 2 million plates of milk. No, I'm just joking. Let us set up things, but I'm gonna do some vlogs like going into the old markets and stuff in Damascus and showing you some historical sites. Alhamdulillah. Oh, we get an hour of government power. I should charge my phone. Charge this, actually, instead. Can you bring my black long charger? No, I'm not sleeping for an hour with my CPAP. There's no way. I'd rather wait till the morning and sleep right through. As soon as the sun hits the solar, you can have power all day. Yeah, she has a mat. I'm trying to get her to sit still so I can get it right here. It's like not attached to her skin. It's in her fur and it's bugging me. I don't know where the groomer is here, so I have to do it myself. I know, the couch is kind of shabby. But... Oh, here it is. Sorry.
So now your phone, charging, 2 power banks, my phone, your phone, and that's it.
Yeah. You think I can handle it here?
How long you can last staying here? Maybe maximum 1 month for you?
What do you think I'm gonna do? Leave?
I mean standards here.
What about you? You have times where you're like over it, huh? Well, we just have to make the best of it, I guess. I miss Juice more anyways. You went through a lot, and I appreciate everything. I appreciate you getting this apartment, the car. I think that's about all. Guys, going to Canada is an immigration process, okay? It's not instantaneous. It takes a while. I'm actually kind of hungry, but not for junk food like chips. Ew, salty. No, we're not going back to Kuwait. We know about the prison swag daddy. People have vlogged going there after. I don't know if I could do it. I don't think I could do it. Just seeing stories from it, it just makes me sick. Just like Auschwitz, I couldn't go there. No way. Seeing all the shoes and no. Humans are just so horrible to each other. It's disgusting. What are you doing? Shubiditch! I literally went through a lot to get here, and no one appreciates it. No, I'm just joking. I look ugh right now.
45 minutes remaining for the next blackout.
Nobody asked you to. I thought Juice couldn't live without me. I'm hungry. There's a KFG, a restaurant called KFG instead of KFC. We gotta try it. Because you know how, I don't think there's very many fast food chains here because of maybe the sanctions that used to be imposed, so they have to make like knockoff. There's also a Popeyes. I wanna try Popeyes with a B, Kentucky Fried Goose. You can show me how to turn the power on, so I don't have to get you up. Such a beautiful love story. Thanks, Nina. I can't go out because the internet will suck. Yeah, we don't really want to go out at night anyway. Crispy tenders. Oh, it's so sad to have to live in these conditions. Is it like a downgrade for him?
Nina told you, Tracy, don't start.
Poor Tracy. He sounds sad. He's very tired. We had a really busy past few days.
Busy, tired, sleepy.
No, Tracy, he wasn't telling you not to start. He's teasing you.
Tracy, one more word, I will time out you for 1,000 minutes.
No, you won't. I didn't have a choice. I can't be without him. And her too. I can't leave my family. Yeah, okay, so I said we had no fridge because listen to the fridge that they gave us. That's why I was mad and freaking out and complained. I said I understand about Syria, the problems here, but you pay a pretty penny for this. There's nicer apartments for 65 US a month, for example, okay? This is like really expensive compared to, and the fridge looks like it's from 1951. Some places are cheap and like only, no? 100 US?
In Syria?
100 US.
No.
Unfurnished.
Okay.
Okay. It's cheap as hell.
Not even, it's more.
Oh.
The real estate is expensive, especially it's the season now.
No, I would say my mouth was probably, I started getting like, I just like, you know what? Like, I'm like that, like, you know what? Fine, I'm just gonna go. I was kind of like fed up anyway and like really missing my family in Canada, and so I was like, I'm just gonna stay there. I get tired of being in one place too long. Anywhere. I'm like on that movie Mermaids where she just like, she's in the bath, and she just goes like this and picks a place. Keep moving on. My skin looks clear. Filter. Yeah, I got my money back. Yep. I gave him a little bit of money. Desperation. When you love someone, que sera. Yeah. You know why we have so many couches? Arab countries, because they're so social. They have tons of people over all the time.
How many?
One couch and one love seat. One couch like this and one chair, that's it. Like max, usually. I'm exhausted.
It's a different culture.
Another half an hour of power. You really appreciate that hour when it comes, hey? Maybe they'll forget to turn it off and give us an extra few hours.
What?
Yeah, but we don't need the battery until it starts. That's what the battery's for. Yes.
We need the battery all the time.
No, Google it. Because it says if the solar panel's hooked up, as soon as the sun hits it, you'll have electricity.
The solar panel will give you the power to charge the battery.
Yeah, but the battery is for whenever there's no sun.
Okay, but who will charge the battery? From where?
The remaining solar power from the day.
Okay, so?
Do they do this in the winter too?
Yes.
We don't have any food either. I'm not complaining. I would like some jubna and pita bread.
Mushkila.
Bismillah. Try one. Oh, my sweet baby angels. I'm gonna do vlogs because we're gonna explore Syria. I haven't done shopping yet. I really need to. Honestly, Lolo, I don't think I would go to Canada, right? I don't want to go back there. I don't want to go without Salah. These are the chips. They're like weird little vegetable chips.
In 38 minutes.
They're gonna extend it, they said. Basil? No, it doesn't taste like basil. Is that what they say? Listen to the ingredients. No, we don't even have time to do that. We only have 20 minutes.
24, exactly. Need a fan, you know, a fan only to move with a...
She's scratching the 7 couches. And we had to get insurance on this plate. 1951 stove. A fridge, but that's how it is. Are you very rich and well off? I don't know, but no, I'm not.
4,000
I gotta finish these chips. They're getting stale.
stacking with them.
Why is the rooster working overtime? They're only supposed to start roosting at
Should be at 5.
5:34 the rooster every day. Like, how do they don't have a watch. How do they know? Yeah, there's missiles. They haven't landed here, I don't think. Or sometimes they miss the target and land here, yeah.
Making like alarm for the next blackout.
How are you not concerned? I don't know. Maybe I am brave. I have like 2 faces. Like, one part of me, like, you know what? I'm tired of sealing and wasting my life in bed. And I know there's places you can travel and, but like living actual life.
You and Salah just need to live like you're off the grid.
Like Mennonites. There's people that don't use electricity. I don't want to live that way. I'm trying to just turn a new leaf and not allow things to get to me to put me in a place where I get myself in trouble. I'll be right back. I have to put my foot up because it gets swollen. Well, we have a new problem. I have a million problems, but not being with my husband and cat is not one of them. Yeah, the broken toe, but the ankle swells. I don't know why.
2 minutes for blackout.
Oh, I'm scared. Are you gonna go switch the power?
Yes.
You think the battery will work? I don't think it's gonna work. Bismillah. Everyone
I
say
have to-
Bismillah.
I have-
Yes, I have a kitchen. It's actually got a really big island all around
It's
it.
American style.
Yeah, American style. We have a working washer, apparently. That probably takes half the water tank. Just gonna wash in the sink. I don't know. The bedroom has a huge bed and a huge... I've never seen such a huge headboard. The closet is... It didn't work? The solar. I told you. It's the sun that charges the battery, babe.
I didn't switch it.
Oh. Hi, guys. Alhamdulillah. You were right. See, this is why I need you. Shatra. Sorry, I forgot. For a man, it's shatra. The look of death. I haven't done a load of laundry here. Nope. I haven't been here long, Zoe. I did a lot of laundry before I came here. I wear the same things. All you need is clean underdrawers. That's another thing I have to get used to. I sound like such a privilege. Imagine complaining that you can't order things online when you have your breathing and your heart's beating. Oh no, I can't order a Twister sandwich today. That's gonna kill me anyways. Honestly, a Twister from KFC would probably kill me faster than any missile. The odds are. So I don't know why I'm worried about that. Like, really. Twisty Misties. Yes, think of all the sugar-laden fat, you know. I know people are probably looking at my breakfast and thinking, look at the bowl of oil. It's olive oil. Olive oil is good for your heart. And you don't eat the whole thing. That's for like 1 million people to eat. So we did go to a lake. Yeah, I didn't film a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna be too much longer, but I'm not going into bed because it'll depress me that I can't sleep. You think I should try to sleep now?
Yeah.
Okay, guys. If my CPAP goes out and I'm tired in the middle of it, it's gonna be worse. That's why I should just wait for the sun, maybe. If I stay awake, I'm less tired than if I go to sleep for a few hours and then wake up in the middle because there's no power. That really makes me feel ill. Can somebody Google for me, actually? Use your 5G internet and Google sunrise in Syria. We have a busy day again tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye. Please stay on power. Oh my god, one of Salal's friends. I say friends, but like, it's someone in the building. His wife made the best rice ever. If I was really miserable, I'd have a meltdown. I haven't even taken my brain pills in days. I don't know where they are. Fast food? None. Maybe KFG, but it's okay. I can have KFG once. I can try it once at least, and have a couple tenders. Even Tammy Slayton, look how thin she is now. She said it's. I still eat things, but just smaller portions. People will take offense to you moving to an area that is still dealing with war and talking about using it to cleanse yourself. I'm not using it to cleanse myself. I didn't come here. People are not using their brain. Like, I never said that. I'm not coming here to cleanse myself. Okay, I'm coming here to be with my husband. A byproduct automatically of that will be weight loss because it's a drastic change from my previous lifestyle. I'm not coming here thinking it's a friggin' Dr. Now health retreat. Either of you chose to be there? I mean, I do have, I guess, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's not that we don't have a choice, because we do, but this is his country. I mean, he's from here. He's Syrian. His country was never Kuwait, because he can never be a permanent resident there, or a citizen. Nobody can unless you're Kuwaiti. Even if you marry a Kuwaiti, your wife will not be a citizen ever. Imagine. And so, what do you think for him, for me, you know? I'm being transparent, Zoe, about how it is. I don't know how I can be more. At the same time, safeguard my privacy, our privacy. Just breathe through anything hard, breathing off your meds. Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that. I didn't even think about that at all. I feel guilty about him having to go to Syria. It's actually not my fault at all, so no. I don't want to be in Kuwait. I don't know where people, like, get off being like, it's illegal to work here. I'm not working. Nobody in Syria is hiring me. Get a life. Get a brain. Tell that to Mark Weens. He did vlogs, made money. Is he in jail? Like, I don't get it. Like, what? If that were the case, travel vlogs would not be a thing. Accountability for what exactly? You don't know the situation, so you can't say if I caused anything because you don't know. That's not illegal. It's not. To do vlogs and make money when you're traveling? It's called nomad life. What? I don't think you guys know how to use whatever research you're doing. Open a McDonald's. Well, the sanctions have been lifted. It won't be long before there's one. Just watch. No, he wouldn't be in Kuwait. Hello, darling. How do you know? Exactly, you don't. Like, Kuwait is not stable for expats. But even that, whatever. He wouldn't want to be there without me anyways. So, we can go other places. Like Syria. No, not always. No. The travel vloggers post when they're in the countries too. What danger am I in, Namin? I don't think you understand the situation either, because I'm literally not even doing anything. He said he didn't want me to come at first for my safety, not because I'm annoying. Like, what? The healthcare in Syria is not good. There are hospitals though. I don't have to tell you guys every little detail. Like, I'm not going to tell you our business about why we, like, you know, like what's going on. I'm not ignorant at all. Actually, I think I'm more informed than most of you. People who assume things that are not true about the country or about, you know, you can make your money. Nobody give a F. You can't just act surprised when it's against the law. Where does it say it's against the law to do vlogs and get paid for them in Syria? Where? Oh wait, how are travel vloggers doing that then? I'm aware of the medical situation. I'm aware of everything. No, not always, Flop Era. That's not true. If it was illegal, Chantal wouldn't do it. Yeah, whatever. Nope, not always, K2. Nope. We watch travel vloggers who upload real time, go live real time in the country. Travel with Chris is one of them. There's many. Why are you guys so fixated on that anyways? Like, why do you just wait around for something, like any little slip up? It's so weird. I don't know. Are you miserable in life or something? I don't know. I mean, we have no electricity sometimes, and I'm still not as miserable as people who sit at home obsessing over like stupid little wishing like the worst for someone. Anyway, that's your karma. I'm not, that's it. Just don't worry about it. It's my problem. Like, it's not yours. I didn't get kicked out of Kuwait. I can go to Kuwait tomorrow if I want to. Pause is BS. They just want you to be homeless and banned in every country. Yeah, I know. It's sad. I don't know, man. Humans are messed up. Miserable, sad, and miserable, yes. Yep. Because he knows me. Well, people think they know me, but I even surprise myself with how resilient I can be. Pause is a scam, and they're immature little brats. They don't know anything. Whatever. I wanted to leave Kuwait anyway. Kuwait arc is over. There's nothing to talk about anymore. Speak your mind? No, I'm not gonna even bother. At least not on camera. No, our refrigerator is old and it's so gross. I don't want to use it. Yeah, I get paid for people watching my content, not to interfere in my real life. I haven't been on insulin in a while, and my blood sugars are actually better right now. People are miserable and understood, but altitude kind of not well. Just looking out for you, this was a big mistake. Well, to me, it wasn't a mistake. You're not me. You don't live my life. You have an opinion, but that doesn't make it a fact, right? So once Salah sleeps, he'll be alright. And once this gets fixed, it's stressing him out because he has to take care of these things. I don't know. He's in contact with the people. And it's not, you know, maybe it will be permanent, but whatever, God, like, this is just a moment of our life. There's a world beyond fancy, spoiled brat things, you know? Like, your haters are afraid you're gonna finally lose weight and get healthy. I don't care about that, honestly. I'm just trying to live my life. Resilience is impressive. I just had an inkling, like, you see other travel vloggers coming here. Since Syria was liberated, they've opened up the airspaces. More people are coming here for tourism, and I'm in a touristy area. I'm not in a remote, kidnapping area. No, not all travel vloggers do. Not the ones I watch. I don't like those ones that are planned. I like the get in the raw, solo backpacking, arriving at, you know? The no electricity thing is awful, I know. We went to a store and the lights were The lights were off. Power thing is just, I hope it fixes for the people's sake, you know? It's sad. Well, if this is the way I go out, it's the way I go out. That's the thing about being religious. You put your full trust in God and don't worry about the rest. Whatever. Everyone has their time. I don't think I'm gonna need as many medications. Like, I feel like a lot of the medications I was on were due to my unhealthy lifestyle, and I feel like if my lifestyle is changing, my leg is swollen because of how long I've been sitting, socializing for hours. I need to put my feet up or they swell sometimes. The ankle on the side of my heart is skinny. He's not a refugee. Syria is not in a war anymore. You wouldn't risk it, and you don't love him enough. But not everyone can do this. I'm not saying that to pat my own back, because, you know, I know people think I'm crazy, but not everyone can come to a place like this. The pause situation did turn me right off of staying there, because I was like, whoa, you're going far, man. Thought I was doing something really good. Like, what? And then I realized, like, if I can get in trouble for trying to do something good like that, no, I'm not dealing with this. I'm not staying and dealing with that. Never. Probably would have been nothing, whatever. I do regret ever raging or, like, swearing, doing stuff like that, for sure. I wish I hadn't given anybody not worth my attention, because when you rage, you have you have a response that people seek from you. Ew, why would I give them what they want? No. A summer house in Cornwall? Ugh, I don't like Cornwall. I hate Cornwall. It's not love addiction. It's like I just don't have to explain it. I know. I don't want to be alone living there. Boring. I like having Salah in my life as my husband, like a partner in life, you know? Honestly, I'm not even saying this. I miss Julia pretty much as much. I just missed her. It was breaking my heart. Watch, the weight will fall off. I know it. The lifestyle I'm living, there's no way I can be super obese. Like, watch 2 months from now. Just watch. I could go for a pita with cheese right now. If I wasn't in love with Salah and I didn't miss him, maybe I could live alone. But I'm in love. I love him. He takes care of me a lot, like in ways that maybe I should be able to take care of myself with, but I don't know. They eat healthier, real food in this country. And yes, eat less. Why not? You know, like I used to eat like a hanzira, all day and night eating. I should humble myself with the people here, and I'm being around people who are humble, happy despite what they don't have. They focus on what they have, and that's what Islam is about. Eat real food anywhere. No, I can't. The temptation is too much. A caregiver. It's not really a caregiver because he doesn't do anything for me, like personal care wise. It's not just me. It's his entire culture is like that. The man takes care of the woman, so I don't need a caregiver. And if someone needs a caregiver, why shame them for it? Why shame someone for needing a caregiver? It's not nice. Maybe I guess a part of me does like that I don't have to use my brain much with him. I take care of him too, though. Like, you guys don't see the things I do for him, really. You could do it on your own. Yeah, I mean, I could do it. Like, I set up my own apartment. I had my life, you know, but that's not something I wanted. Once I was there in Kuwait, I was like, instantly, like, I'm so impulsive. Like, I booked the ticket the next day to leave. And even Salah was like, Stanish way, like, wait, no, I'm out of here. And I visualized, like, while I was on the plane, like, yeah, self-medicating in my own apartment, AC, beezing, Mario beezing, and eating. Is that really living? I was still depressed. I'm not depressed right now at all. Self-medicating and eating is numbing. Jeez. I do like Mario beezing though. It's like you're in a war zone. Wait, Syria's at war? It's been liberated and there's still unrest, yes, but I wouldn't say it's a war zone. Actually, yes, from the previous war, yeah, you're right. Oh well, then I guess I'm in a war zone, I don't know. What do you mean my ego? What does that have? I'm telling you what the reality of my life is, and you're choosing not to believe it. And make up your own reality for a life you don't know anything about. That's not my problem. I love this country, so why would I, you know? Plus there's no invasion of Iraq or Syria anywhere. Why would I don't understand. People just think that's all Syria is. ISIS, blah blah blah. It's not. I'm not denying that exists. It's not my business. I'm not getting into politics. So I feel bad for doing my family? Yeah, a little bit, but what can I do? Live my life how other people want me to? No. I think I would travel somewhere else if I had to leave here. I don't want to go back to the same boring life. I don't know, I feel like there's something I should be doing, and just ceiling is just not it. I want someone to experience these life experiences with. Salah is very, when he's not stressed, adventurous. So you go and you have AC, so what? How is that living life? Big deal. There's more to life than AC. I'm grounded and have a home. Yeah, after a while, Nicole, that grounded feeling bores the hell out of me. That's my problem. When I was in Canada, I was like, oh my gosh, how am I ever going to see him again? What am I doing living my life like that? I did do things in Canada. Why do people like think I want to be in Canada so bad? Like, why? What is it about Canada? The AC? I don't get it. Freedom. No, I don't. I'm married to like his culture. Oh shoot. Shit. I just went off with that warning. Okay, an hour until daylight. I mean, freedom, I shouldn't be acting that way anyway. It shouldn't be freedom to swear and be rude. You know, I shouldn't be like that. Because if you can't control your own tongue, people will control you. Sometimes being comfortable is not where growth is, right? I've been walking around. I can walk just fine. Why do people like think they know what's best for everyone else's life? I said, why don't we go to Malaysia? I didn't want to. I know the risk. I might never be able to leave if things get bad. I know. She's a paid member, so I should, kiss her butt? I don't do that. That's not me. If you don't want to be here, I'm saying, then yes. Why do people have to go to a negative place using Syria? Like, I would come here just to lose weight? Like, what? So stupid. I try not to address people, but I can't stand stupidity. Oh, so she's just, mocking the people who have no food. People everywhere have no food. There's not a single person living here that didn't have food. Trust me, I've been stuck with food visiting people here. They don't know anything about this life. Don't sit there behind your screens on your keyboards thinking you know anything about Syria. You don't. Losing weight will be a byproduct of changing lifestyle. That's it. Yeah, I wasn't in my room one day going, I think I'm gonna go to Syria. I can lose weight there. Only a moron would think that way, like you. Can I buy you a cookie? I can buy my own cookies. I haven't lived here my entire life, but I've lived here longer than you, right? The things I've seen and experienced here in the few days I've been here, more than you. I wouldn't live in Syria if you paid me. And Lee, I'm sure Syria doesn't care if you would live here or not. Just saying, the world doesn't revolve around you, ma'am. So everybody who lives here is delusional, okay? Run by an ex-Al-Qaeda fighter that your president, Donald Trump, supports. So if he supports him and says good things about him, must be okay, right? It's like Home Alone. The people here love him. He's liberated Syria, so Ernesto's cat shelter in Aleppo. Go ahead, donate, Joe. I'm not going to Aleppo. You don't know about Syria. You've never lived here, ceiling, so current president has a list of war crimes. But Donald Trump is a convicted felon. So does Netanyahu, so why single out one person? I'm just saying, hungry now. Do you want Subway? I had it in Turkey. Honestly, I'm gonna speak my mind about this, but Turkey airport has the worst customer service. So, first of all, I went to Subway. She's using a box. 2 boys working there. They must have been like 16. They were talking amongst each other. I was standing there, and I was like, hello? Like, I'm here. And they did that to, like, everyone that was going there. I watched. I've been to the U.S. Have you been to Syria? I've been to the U.S. many times. And we're kind of neighbors, so... Anyway, finally, I'm like, hello. Like, I was getting mad. And they still ignored me, and I'm just like, why work here if you're, Anyway, they have bad customer service. And he continued to talk to his friend the whole time. He was serving any customers. I paid, tossed my sandwich, no napkin, no bag, no nothing, like, just... I know it sounds entitled, but I mean, like, customer service, like, I don't know, if you're working, I think customers have a right to notice that. What situation, putting themselves in this situation? You don't know the situation. You're not here. You don't know what it's like to live here, so you can't say. You think that Syria is the same as it was 10 years ago. It's not. I've been here 4 days, but I know longer than you, Lee. So yes, I know more than you. 4 days is longer than you. Yeah, longer than you. I've experienced a lot of living in 4 days, so... I have no idea how we found the apartment. You knew someone who knew someone. Well, nobody cares, Lee, what you would do and what you wouldn't do. You're not me. Who says my life is in jeopardy? If I don't even, like, what? If I'm not worried, why are you? I don't know. No, I'm staying out of politics. While I'm here, I never follow the Canada advisory. I said that about Cuba when I went to Cuba. What really happened to Smokey? I shipped him to China so they could make food out of him. I'm adopting 2 dogs and 3 cats. Would you rather Syria or Kuwait? Syria. I hope that wasn't racist about Chinese food. I don't know. They do eat cats and dogs in some parts. It's like a documentary. So how is it racism? Just waiting. Yeah, there it is. That's racist. There we go. There's always one. Oh. Sorry. I mean, people actually do eat cats. That's the thing. Tropical storm Chantal headed to the east coast of USA. Wasn't there already a storm named after me? Maybe that my name is good for disasters. Is it true you need to register with the Syrian Home Office? I don't know. You could probably Google that. You're just staying there forever? Did I say that? Well, Smokey's been rehomed, so no updates, right? That's the logic around Blackouts. No, it's really not. How do you figure, Mary? BBJ's been rehomed and no updates because of that. That was the logic. So I'm just using the same logic, but that doesn't work, right? You're doing it to your viewers. What? That makes no sense. But nice try. Updates on adopted animals means you're exploiting them for YouTube money. Let them be. There you go. Exploiting them for money? Do you mean like thousands of dollars? Why do people just assume that I want to be in Canada? If I wanted to be there, I would be there, right? I could easily get another apartment. And what I wouldn't do is ever go live and show my apartment. I would just be sitting behind a white wall. Everyone, let's play for what has happened in Texas. Those poor children. There you go. Sad. Yes, it is. Every other day there's a friggin' shooting. It's disgusting. I didn't hear what happened in Texas, but pumped up kicks bringing up something 5 years ago. Nice, clever. Shows your brain capacity. Oh, that's horrible. I hope they're found. I just assumed it was something like that because that's every time you hear, did you hear what happened in this? It's usually something like that. Better call the Islam police, Chubbs. I'm sure everyone in Cornwall's jealous. I'm not even thinking of anyone in Cornwall, and I don't compete. My life is not a competition with anyone else. Like, I really could care less if people are jealous or not. My husband is Syrian, and he says how terrible it is all the time. Okay, well, good for him. I look down on the U.S. when I never did. Ever. Why is every other country, including Syria, open for criticism, but if you do that to the U.S., you guys freak out? Do you not, like, see the hypocrisy there or what? Well, I just pointed it out for you. Canada has its faults. Of course it does. I've talked... Every country does. And your life seems fun, Christina Pang, like, obsessing over every detail and being in my streams. Don't you have anything better to do? Like, what fart box? You haven't even seen my apartment. You're probably just sitting there picking your nose. Living life, though, to the fullest. Yeah. Watching Foodie Beauty when you don't even like me. Okay, bye. Who cares if there's power outage? Do I look bothered right now? Like, get a life. Yes, I can leave. Why wouldn't I be able to leave? You can't have any... You have to love everything about America. You can't have an opinion, teardrop. You can talk crap about any country except America. It's the best country in the world. Not everyone wants to live there. It's newsflash. You can't afford to live where? America? But I had my own place. Oh, sorry. Have you seen my bank account lately? No? Okay. I don't care what you want and what you don't want, Grimace. Okay. So my rent magically paid for itself. And all the things I bought for my apartment. Okay. You're right. Just sounds like you don't love it. And if she doesn't love it, so what, Miss Blackwood? What's it to you? What? A lot of couples sleep in separate beds. From what I heard a few of you saying, I would be too. I guess if you're just sleeping, can't tell me this woman doesn't stink. Takes one to know one. I'm okay. I was just busy living. We don't have a window in the bedroom, so there's just one window in the whole place. That didn't happen this time that I established myself in Canada. It's not gonna happen. I don't feel fulfilled that way. I didn't like my life. We don't like you in Canada. Eileen, no one cares what you want. Do you think I need your approval to do anything? Get out of here. Oh, I think I'm gonna go back to Canada one day. Wait, Eileen doesn't want me there. Oh no, whatever will I do? No laws can stop this woman. People act like I'm like murdering someone. It's like stupid, like what? Oh no, she ran a curb. She's breaking the laws. Like, people literally obsessed. They literally spend their time for free looking up. They don't even look up laws. They just speculate a lot of the time. It's like insane. Well, you'll have to find someone else that has a life like that because that's not me anymore. I haven't prepared a breakfast. I said in my post that I had this breakfast. I didn't say I prepared it. And then I saw comments, which I blocked, saying that it was a stock photo. No, it's not. I literally searched for the picture online and nothing shows up, so people are full of it. Why can't people just let Foodie do their thing? Because they have no life. Anyway, I'm going to do my thing anyway. Providing what? A watch? Like, go live your life like that. He has many watches. I couldn't spend all my time micro-analyzing someone else's life. People were apparently I got an email from, like, somebody sends me these weird screenshots sometimes. They were like, look at her. She's, like, freaking out. She's biting her nails. Like, what? I cut my nails. Grown adults do this with their time and then say that I'm miserable and have no life. Okay. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. I sometimes bite, like, the skin around my nails, like, no matter what situation I'm in. And I literally did just cut my nails, but okay. I mean, are you gonna get out, like, some kind of, like, tool to, like, analyze what actually cut the nail? Like, was it teeth or was it, like, some kind of, like, nail cutter? That's next. That's how sad they are. I remember thinking, what made me realize how sad these people are was when I saw a post about Amber Lynn. It might have been right around when I was talking about online or whatever. They were analyzing how her tooth was off-center. Like, okay, and how does that add or take away from your life? You have no accomplishments, emoji, and you're here being a dumb troll. Nobody's buying it. See ya. I don't chew my nails all the time. Have you seen me chew my nails? Ugh. See ya. I love blocking people. Makes me happy. Hammerlin has middle tooth. Who cares? Like, who cares? How do people even, like, you have to really be like, oh, you know, come here. Down. Come. I Google searched it. There's no image at all. People are just stupid and bored. Oh my. Oh, that's gonna wake him up for sure. Did it wake him up? Wait, hold on. Forget that. Oh, shit. Just Julia. There's no broken glass on the floor. Like, do you think I would just let my cat walk around? Like, what? Anyway, there's no broken glass. I'm literally in my house, but okay. Someone could tell what? Like, I'm literally not doing anything in their country, so who cares? I'm from Canada, I have a pass, whatever. Like, I have not said a single swear word, nothing. And the country is focusing on more important things, I think. You know, like, I love being here. I've said nothing bad about it, so okay. So people, like, with a pass cannot travel. You think they, like, who cares? Like, it's so weird. Like, whatever. Okay, so they kick me out, whatever. I don't care, whatever. I don't know what you want me to say. To be so flippant. What do you want me to do? Cower in fear, K2? That's not gonna happen, so better get over it. Why are people trying to get her kicked out of every country? Because they're stupid. They're morons. They're horrible, disgusting, idiot people. Okay, it won't happen, but if I get kicked out of here, I'll just go to a country where that won't happen. Whatever. So I'll just travel more and have more content, get more viewers. Okay, get a life. Who's dodging taxes? You can't evade taxes in Canada. Like, I'm not a Syrian resident. I still have to pay taxes. Like, my question is, where's the proof of all this hearsay? And honestly, moving to a country and becoming a resident where they don't have taxes, what's wrong with that? Like, who loves paying taxes? For past debts of taxes, no matter where you move, you can't avoid them. Why do people come to me with this stupid crap? Like, all you have to do is Google it. Like, don't even talk to me. What pudding? There's no pudding. What? What's your proof? Anyways, I'm blocking more people soon. I want nothing to do with any people. Like, I'm just living my life and doing content. Everyone else is being blocked. Block while there, eat the food, then bounce to a new place. Yeah, it's not like I plan on staying here forever. I have filtered my words. Did I say any swear words today? No. I just need to stop going live, I think, and just do vlogs. If you're not looking for trouble, you won't find you. Well, I am not here, so. If it came to a point where, like, I would never have consistent electricity, I'd have to leave. Like, I wouldn't have a choice. Like, I need to CPAP. I'm not gonna live in a hotel. I'd be like, let's go, we're packing up. Too bad for your house. Like, I'm sorry, but there's just no way. They might think you're saying Jews. I don't care. The only thing depressing me is, like, people, stupid people, like, super scruffer. They just, like, bring the whole, they're just idiots. I can't even deal. This looks like hell. Well, so does your face. I mean, you can't even, like, see anything, but whatever. The person who set up our solar panel has the same one, and they have electricity all day and night, so it might just be a defective battery. Yay! Just our luck as usual. Something goes wrong. Okay, guys, I'll catch you on the flip side. I'll see you guys later. Bye! When you're riding in an Uber and you feel something itchy, gonorrhea! Gonorrhea!